Righto guys, we're back at it again. I've just turned up this morning and the boys have got into it early again. Okay, now SS is up on the hoist. Leco's got the fuel pump out, okay, and he's about to drop the tank. He's just been draining fuel and stuff like that out of it now. Under here looks all right. You can see the exhaust system's not actually too bad. Okay, a lot of the reason why we wanted to pull the box out is because there's a leak up here and the rack leaks. So after the car show, we're going to clean all this up. Okay, after the car show, I want to put a steering rack in it, okay, and I want to put the converter in it to do seals and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so the tailpipe is what we're looking at right now, which is right there. You can see it's just dodgy and terrible. Okay, I have another one over here in the yard, so we'll head over here and I'll show you what we're going to be putting in it. Okay, on the way to work this morning, I had to pick up a car body. Okay, so it is a Soarer. Okay, this side's pretty mangled, but the other side quarter's not too bad. It's only going to be here, this thing, until probably Monday or Tuesday next week, and there's a big run of scrap cars going out. So any of you drift boys out there that are looking for cuts or something out of a Soarer body, that one's there. There is another two Soarers here in the yard, but yeah, just let us know and we'll try and sort you out. So we'll head down here to where some of the Commodores are. Alright. Lucky I collect heaps of Commodores and hold on to them all. Alright, so this silver one here actually has really good interior in it. It's been crashed on the other side, but it's got those nice tailpipes and a nice bit of straight pipe. So we will cut that out of that. It's got a good panhard rod in it too. We will cut the tailpipe out of that one and yeah, join it onto the back of that. It'll look good with those two pipes hanging out the back. I would rather a large 3-inch or something straight out, or a dumped one. But at this point now, we are just trying not to spend any money and trying to get these cars going. I know that it seems silly. VnSS is worth all this money. The car, I just want it going, okay? And this car's not about what it's worth or anything like that. It's a car I want, and I'm sure you guys can relate to that. It's not about what model it is. It's not about what the monetary value of something is. It's about what you want in life, you know. And I bought this before it was worth anything. The guy actually built this thing. That's why it's got a 411 mini spool in it. The guy actually built this to have as a skid car. Imagine that these days, using the VnSS as a skid car. A lot of you guys would say that's all they're good for, but there you go. All right, we'll have a look at the Jag. Did you guys enjoy that little snippet that went in there of the drive of it the other day to make sure she's all right? We hadn't really driven it. It had been put together, but we hadn't really driven it. But she's just sitting out the back here, a bit sad. Okay, I've started to clean up some of the chrome around the windows, but Letho reckons he'll be finished with his part of the SS today, and then it'll be over to me to finish off a lot of the cosmetic stuff and get it ready for the show. So, all right. Once again, I've got to go to work again. So Toowoomba today, I'm going to get stuck in. We absolutely smashed our subscribers. I think we're at 1,080 just before. I tried to hit the live thing last night after it went over 1,000. I'll try it again today, but at this point now, I'm hoping we should be all golden for the car show. Support's been huge. Can't believe it. You guys are mad. Awesome. Righto. I'll be back this afternoon with a heap of updates, and I will try and work tonight. I had young Mia with me yesterday, so it makes it very hard to work at the workshop once it starts getting dark, because realistically she's a little kid, she deserves to be home in bed. So we had to get her home. All right, no worries. See you. All right, hey, he's got the pump out and she is tasty. Look at that. That's definitely full of schmegma. Yeah, no wonder it didn't work. But that's how the pumps go when they sit for a while. Like, this car has sat for a long time. But that's good. All right, we have a reason. It's always good to find a reason why something's not working, isn't it? So yeah, he'll work through that and we should be going quite well. Because I drove it back from Brisbane when I bought it. It got delivered to Brisbane and I drove it back up. It did give me a few issues coming up the Blackbutt range, but I wonder why. Yeah. But I don't think the pump was that bad. She looks good sitting up there. Sometimes when you put a car on a hoist, they start to look really bad. But this thing doesn't even look that bad from underneath. You know, you see all the dings and scratches. Whoever painted this car was really good at what they do. But anyway, all right, off to work, gotta go. Righto, it's now about 7 o'clock, back from Toowoomba and doing a heap of local tows. Once again, I've had no time to do anything. This daily vlog thing doesn't really work when I'm not here to work on the car. But luckily I have a Captain Letho and he has been busy. Okay, so we've got a set of plugs to put in the car a little bit later on. I ended up while I was in Toowoomba today buying another fuel pump because we all saw what the state of that other one, the second-hand one that we tried to pull out. Okay, so he's got the new fuel pump in. Okay, and that should work. Once we drop the car down after I weld up this exhaust, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so if you can see here, okay, he's put a couple of new springs in there. Okay, some super lows, which is what gave us that nice ride height we've got now. Okay, when you, super lows apparently, when you put lowered springs into one of these, you've got to put that's a panhard rod, which adjusts where your diff sits left to right, and you've got that nut there to move the diff left and right. Okay, what happens if anyone ever goes to buy a VN, see that's where it bolts onto here, okay, and it goes up to the body and all the rest of it. When you lower a VN and you leave that rod long, it actually bends and cracks out the floor here. So that's just something for you guys to look at when you buy a VN, because everyone wants to buy a VN because they're mad. All right, tailpipe, that's that one that I showed you this morning out of that other car. He's just made up this little sleeve here. He's taken the chrome off here. It's going to be great to weld, but we'll put that on there, which will delete that muffler and hopefully give us a bit more noise, which will be great. I'm going to paint the back of that tank tomorrow. We've just got a lot of cleanup really to do on this thing now, but I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. We haven't had much of a chance to touch the Jag. Tomorrow's a big day. I haven't booked any jobs for tomorrow. I'm just going to get over here early and get stuck into it with the boys. I'm going to get this welded up now, and then we're going to move back down to the front and get this thing running, see what she sounds like, and yeah. So tonight we'll make some noise. I don't know what other content I can give you guys, but what do you do? But we did get our 1,000 subscribers. I was playing with the phone earlier to see if the live was going to work, and it is. So we're golden. Like, how good's that? We're just flying, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to weld this up, get this down, we'll keep moving on this SS. Righto, she's back on the ground. Tailpipes, what do you reckon then? That looks a bit better than that old donkey looking thing that we had. Okay, now we've got new plugs in her. Okay. Oh, don't you hate that when you step on the lead and it hits your car? You gotta hate that, don't you? I should cut that out of the video, shouldn't I? But we both know I won't. Righto, kick her in the guts, Bazza. How about connecting the batteries, Bazza? Welded tailpipes, had to disconnect the battery. There you go. Alright, go for it, man. Got no airbox on there, you can hear that. Very loud. It's running sweet now. New fuel pump and plugs made all the difference. I think it's just loud enough. Give her a rev, man. Good stale fuel for a bit of smoke. Condensation coming out of it straight away. That is steam, not smoke. Alright. Righto. Well, to me that's a success. She sounds like she's running pretty sweet. We'll get that out tomorrow and we'll take it for a drive. New panhard rod's in. From what we've measured, it's about 3mm one side. We'll let it settle, readjust it. I'm going to get stuck in now and get started on the inside, polish all inside the windows, clean the seats because the driver's seat that have been on the rear seat's a bit dirty. And just start on the cleaning process really. And tomorrow we'll be stuck into the Jag. So I'll start cleaning now, give you a little bit of a look at what I cleaned. You might not be able to see it in the dark really, but we'll go from there. Have any of you guys got an Audi? I bought this for my wife a while back. It's a 1.8 litre all-wheel drive, turbo. Yeah, I thought it was going to be, it is an all-wheel drive and that. It's got real nice black leather. You can't really see it in there, can you? But drives nice, really good on fuel, but just slow. Like it just, and you can't put a bleed valve on them. You've got to, why is that not working? You can't put a bleed valve on them you've got to actually remap the computer and stuff like that. So I don't know whether we're going to have a play with that or not. We'll see how we go. And exhaust and that, I think it might be just a waste of money. But let me know, guys, if you want to do an Audi. Yeah, I'm keen to see if it makes any difference. All right, I'll get stuck in and clean this up. Righto, guys, it's Saturday morning. Just pulling into the workshop now to get stuck into these cars. Didn't post for you last night or this morning video didn't go up. Just didn't have enough content, but we did get a little bit done. And yeah, and hello, beautiful. Oh, look at that. You've got to be happy to turn up in the morning and see that sitting in your driveway. Oh my God, isn't she beautiful? Oh. All right, well that is just a wonderful way to start the day. Wow, could not be happier, dudes. How good's that? All right, let's all right, wow, yeah, couldn't be happier. How sweet does she look? All right, I'm gonna yeah, get in and let's have a drive. Mad, awesome. All right, the cleanup begins, guys. But I've got no degreaser, so oh, what a shame. I'm gonna have to drive this down to buy some degreaser, and I'll put some new 98 in it too, because it's still running that stale fuel. So as far as Letho's told me, she starts and runs nice. So I'm very, very happy with that, guys. Oh, mate, she's sitting right again. She's yeah, it's a shame I've got to drive her dirty, but we'll wash it when I get back. It was worth getting rid of that muffler off the back. Alright. Okay, alright. Let's head on down. Alright, we've got fuel, guys. Just ran into a mate at the servo. Yeah, just can't believe the support. He noticed how you guys have been supporting me and stuff. But I was just telling him, I went from first to second before, just down the road. See if you guys can see this kick sideways like first. It just hooks and just goes before I let it spoil. Like she's, yeah, very happy. Couldn't be happier. Wow. In a second, she loves that. But there you go. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. Well, there you go. First drive. I reckon that was pretty successful. Alright, guys. I'll get this clean. Alright, I'm here cleaning up the SS, ready for this car show tomorrow. And what's your name, buddy?
My name's Henry.
Henry just called in this mad Dodge van. Like, you guys haven't seen my Bedford van yet. But, yeah, what can you tell us about it, dude? Is it four-wheel drive or just jacked up?
It's four-wheel drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a sweet rig.
It's got a little small block 360 in it.
Okay, yep, so it's still running a Dodge motor. Yep. Awesome, man. What a beast. And it's not rusted out. Oh, you got checker plate down the side. Is that hiding anything?
No. It's all good.
Oh, mate, these days with these year models, mate, you've got to expect a little bit. Oh, it's an import too. It is a US one.
Yeah, it's US.
Mate, what a fucking machine. Oh, the diamond in the back.
Yeah, it's not finished.
Yeah, man, no, none of them ever are, mate. You know, they're always a work in progress.
Always playing.
But yeah, no, it's good when stuff like this calls into the yard. Like, you don't even see these over in Australia.
No,
so yeah.
You can see the odd Dodge here and there, but
yeah,
there's not too many four-wheel drives running around.
Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool, eh, guys? You haven't seen my Bedford vans yet. There is a video coming up. I've got a couple of them that I've been doing up, but we'll get into them once we get through this car show. But yeah, I just thought it was something of interest for you. And yeah, but anyway, back to cleaning this Jag and this SS up. But yeah, thank you to Henry. Awesome.
No worries.
Righto. How cool is that van? I was pretty happy with that. But all right, let's have a look. I've polished this up. It's clean. It's still not spotless. It's got its imperfections. It is what she is. But remember what I said about those black strips? Once you get it out the light, I'll show you these better. I've given her a vacuum inside. I've given her to tidy up. I could really do with shampooing seats and that, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm not taking this too seriously. This is just an excuse to get my car finished and get it out and have a look and share it with some people, which is what it's all about. You know, it's not all about who's got the best car and the whatever. We gave this a bit of a tidy up under here, which has come up quite well. Yeah, under the bonnet's clean. All right, so she looks good. Now it's on to this dirty old dog here, and yeah, I feel like one of those dickheads off the TV shows going, all right, we're running down to the deadline and all this. Like, I haven't done this on purpose. What happened is we were supposed to have 4 cars ready for this car show, but we knocked it down to 2 because the truck broke down and I had to build that other truck. We just ran out of time. We weren't going to go at all, and then we decided 2's better than nothing, and get the SS done, which is mad. All right, I'm going to move this SS out now and get into the Jag with the Leith. He's just finished machining and manifolds. I think he's somewhere done for the day, but he does have to go pick up a motor for his car today. So yeah, all right, let's keep getting into her and we'll get him done. Alright guys, so just another update I suppose. Okay, just got back from picking up a motor for Letho's Patrol. Okay, so that's a 3 litre one. I've got back, and when I got back here, he's just told me it's the wrong motor. But anyway, the guy's going to take it back anyway. Okay, so what it is a 3 litre Patrol. Okay, so this Patrol here, it's a GE Patrol. They come out with those 3 litre turbo diesels in them, and everyone has trouble with them. They blow up. So I actually have a video series I'm going to do on them soon. Okay, that one's got to be rebuilt, so he's got to rebuild it. He's going to run through little things you can do to make those motors last a lot longer, and I'll give you some options on TD42 conversions and LS conversions and pricing and all the rest of it. So, but that's a little bit more in depth than just a bit of a walk around and a look at it. I'm going to give you a fair bit of price comparison and the goods and bads and all that sort of stuff, because it is something that comes up here a lot. Like, a lot of those Patrols come in and yeah, they're expensive to fix. Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to give you a solution that's cheap, but I'll give you ideas and options. But anyway, that's not why we're here today, is it? We're here for SS's and Jags. All right, okay, yeah, the Letho has been busy in the engine bay. Okay, I gave this a little bit of a pressure wash, so she's looking a bit neater. He's got the new plug leads on, which will be good. I'm going to mark out this bonnet and cut it a bit more so we can open and close the bonnet. Haven't got on to much cleaning yet. He has the new switches fitted up, which light up. Okay, so blue, red, and green. Okay, okay, so blue is for water pump, because blue's for water. Red is for power steering. We actually run a Holden Astra power steering pump on this thing. Okay, so it's an electric power steering pump that actually sits up here under the guard. See, I don't know if you can see her in there, but anyway, there is a power steering pump up underneath there, because when you run the blower, obviously it's another belt, another pump and all that sort of carry on. So red is to turn the power steering pump on. Not only that, when you push it around, you can turn it on, the steering's easy. And green is for ignition. So green is for fuel pump, which is green is for go. So green's for go, red is for the fluid that goes into the power steering pump, and blue is for water. So we know which one is on. Color coded. Pretty fancy really, isn't it? Oh, not really, but anyway. And I am in the midst of, okay, at the moment we have that fuel tank there out of a ute sitting in the boot, and that's what we're running off. That was just to get her going. I'm just putting these rear sections on, and I can't find my Series 1 bumper bar, so I've got a Series 2 bumper bar that doesn't have a number plate light. But as I said from the start of this, neither of these cars are show cars. They are just a bit of fun, something to do. But I'm very happy. The AEST, wow, I'm wrapped. I'm going to be able to drive that. I was going to daily that WRX you saw, but I reckon I might put that on the road and use it a bit. Chuck the baby seat in for young Mia, and yeah, live the dream, eh? Okay, I'm going to keep working on this. Let me know what you reckon about my Patrol video. I'm going to make it anyway, because it is something we get asked a lot of questions about all the time. And I think it'll be a pretty cool video. And not only that, yeah, it'll be a pretty cool video. No worries. All right, we'll keep working. I'll give you another couple of updates. And don't forget about the live today at 10 o'clock in the morning, because this video will go up Sunday morning, so the live will be very, very soon. Yeah. Alright guys, it's about 5:30. yeah, I got heaps to do, and I'm really starting to regret saying I was taking 2 cars to this car show. All right, so this is where we're at. The SS is absolutely beautiful. She's pretty well ready to go. Okay, so there's no issue there. Whereas this thing, yeah, okay, I just washed it. It's come up okay. Rear bar's on. Inside, well, all the doors work now because I just fixed 2 of them. Okay, the back's okay. I've got to just clean inside the windows. The issue I have left work to do is clean, put all the console back together, put all the shifter in, and just basically clean. And there's carpet missing from the other side. I do have other Jags here to steal parts from. I've cut the bonnet now so it actually opens, which is always a bonus. I think I'm going to leave this closed tomorrow. I've washed it, but it's still absolutely putrid. I'll clean the blower a bit, and that's about it really. I don't know what else I can do. It's a real shame, but I'm only one person today, and I'm trying to get as much done as I can. So I'll just get stuck into it. I'll get together what I can. I don't even know where the mirror is off the driver's side. The things have been sitting around for that long. It's like pulling 2 cars out of a paddock and trying to take them to a car show on the Sunday. But we're getting there. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a lot further forward. I'm absolutely stoked having that SS done. It's sat in my shed for over 10 years, and now I can get in and drive it, which is great. So sometimes you just got to push yourself that little bit further. But I just wish we were pushing someone else and not pushing me. But anyway, next update will be this thing done, and then I've got to go and edit and upload this. So you've got it tonight, so it's there in the morning for our 10 o'clock in the morning. We have driven this again. I didn't video it, and yeah. But anyway, we'll do that in the morning. It's gonna be mad. Awesome. See you, dudes. Righto, we're done. Well, we're as close to done as what we're gonna get. Okay, so this is where we're at. It's clean, sort of. It's kinda, I don't know. It's as clean as it's gonna get. She is looking good though. I am looking forward to driving it again tomorrow. The Jag is as clean as it's gonna get. I have robbed parts off other cars, cleaned it. It's got all the rat poo out of it. Our little switches are in. It's not how they're gonna be forever, but you'll see they're there. So we sort of get in, and at least you can, I've disconnected the battery. The shifter's in. I don't know if you can see. Shifter's in. It's all in. It's not clean. It is clean. Windows are clean. I don't know, guys. It is what it is. Rightio. So in the morning, I'll be over here early. We'll get these out, get them down to the car show, and have a look through the swap meet with you, I suppose. Yeah, so it's been a big day. Both of them run and drive, which is great. Both of them haven't been test driven. Both of them been sitting for about 10 years. We've driven them up and down the road, and we'll get in and drive them tomorrow. We'll see how we go. But we have a tow truck, so see how we go. All right, guys. Like, subscribe. 10 o'clock live tomorrow, or Sunday, or whenever this video goes up. I'll start that again. Rightio, guys. Like and subscribe. Send me a comment. What do you reckon of the old Jag? She's starting to come up nice, isn't she? I know that everyone likes the SS a little bit more, but they don't make a bad pair. Yeah, all right, I'll try and get this uploaded tonight so it's there for early in the morning. Yeah, and see you.